And welcome back to the Friday night kickoff. We just finished match number 1 where Heaven and Earth took down Status Quo. Now it's time, guys, for our second match of the night. The new final boss gets a chance to play on the main stage versus Darkest Hour.
And I'm excited to see the new final boss. I want to see how they come out, how explosive they are. I really want to see the teamwork during the objective games, though. That's what I'm going to be looking out for during this matchup.
Oh, I'm only looking out for Fear itself. If he's as good as I hear he is, he's going to dominate this match.
Don't worry, I got you in game 1, Scott. We'll start it off with Fear itself. But right now, guys, it's time to introduce you to the teams. Here we go, final boss. They're going to be rocking red this match. That's Ogre 2, Fear itself, Victory X, and the new addition, Tots.
The objective-minded. And then you have on the blue team, you have Darkest Hour. Now, this team shouldn't be taken lightly. If I was final boss, I would definitely prepare for this team because you have Ant, Legend, Captain Anarchy, and Twilight. Now, like I said before earlier, Ant and Legend are a dynamic duo. They have chemistry. They took final boss at the very first event to a 5-game series, and I think we went into an 11-game too. And so they know how to play against final boss. Final boss needs to be prepared.
All right, so it looks like they're all set, ready to go. I see Legend and Ant sitting on the same side of the station together, and it looks like those guys are ready to go. Meanwhile, on the final boss side, sitting next to Fear itself is the gorgeous Julie. Julie, what's up?
Hey, Chris Puckett, what's going on? I'm here with Victory X from Final Boss. Now, Final Boss is a veteran team, but you guys just picked up a brand new player in Tots. So what are the challenges that comes with having a new guy on board?
Well, having a young guy like Tots, really the only thing we really had to do was teach him the teamwork aspect of the game. He already had the skill. He has a 6 shot. We just had to teach him to use his teamwork to enforce his 6 shot rather than charging alone and whatnot.
All right, and how do you guys prepare coming into Orlando?
Actually, this is the most prepared final boss has been in a while. At the end of the last season, we didn't get in any lands at all. But before this event, we got 3 different lands. So we're pretty pumped about that, and it was good practice.
Okay, and the big question that everyone wants to know, is this the return of the Final Boss Dynasty?
Tots has been telling me that he's looking to revive the dynasty, so you might have to ask him that question.
All right, sounds good. Chris Puckett, back up to you.
All right, thanks, Julie. Victory X, all smiles right now. Final boss feeling good, guys?
Yeah, they look very loose, very comfortable with Tots. That's a very good thing.
You know, and talking to Victory X earlier, he said for the last 2 events last season, final boss, 0 lands. This event, lots of lands. Look for final boss to be looking strong. But they're going up against a pretty tough team. Darkest Hour, they've been preparing online, D-Mac. What can we expect to see out of these guys?
Well, Darkest Hour, they got a lot of play on the MLG playlist. What you could expect is 4 players getting together that know how to play, veteran players, and could easily turn it up if the other team is not playing as well as they should.
All right, well, we'll see how they play. And right now, Julie is down on the floor with one of my favorite people, Captain Anarchy.
Thanks, Chris. Yes, I'm here with Captain Anarchy on Darkest Hour. So being a seasoned player, you've seen it all, you've been on some top teams. So what advice would you impart to a younger, newer player?
Basically, you got to just stay in the game, keep communicating, keep talking. You got to stay intense. If the other team lets up, these guys are just going to steamroll us. So we got to stay hype, active. You just got to get it on.
And what excites you about this team, and how is it different from the other teams you've played on?
These guys have a lot of potential. They've been here before. Some of them probably haven't even got the chance to come up here, but if they can give it their all and just be really intense and really into the game, I feel like we have a good chance.
And you guys are going up against Final Boss tonight, so what is their biggest weakness, and how do you plan to exploit that?
This is a new Final Boss, but the old Final Boss was a little not aggressive at all. Maybe these guys are going to be a little aggressive. Maybe we can stop them, slow down the pace of the game and play ours and just stay in the game.
All right, should be an exciting match. Chris Puckett, back up to you.
All right, so Captain Anarchy and Darkest Hour looking to control the pace of the game. That is going to be their key to victory against Final Boss. We're getting it started right after this commercial break with Game 1 of the Best of 5 series.